welcome back to the Muddy Mama, the channel. My name's Mel and today we are going to talk about my 19-week scan. Well, not even a scan. Actually, no, not a scan. I get the scan next Friday. Wonder if I could film it. Might see if I can try and get a GoPro in there so I can film it, but I know sometimes you're not allowed to film in there. But anyway, today I had my 19-week antenatal clinic appointment. I don't know why it was 19 weeks. I think it was generally I forgot to book in. I just assumed that I've got ages and time's taking forever and I'll do it, and before I knew it I was 19 weeks and I'm like, ugh, I'm meant to book into that hospital thing and start doing the tests and that you have to do with that. So I was able to get an appointment at my local community one. So today I went there. We had to fill out, like, there was like an hour and a half worth of paperwork, and of course I had to bring Indy with me. So I put Indy into preschool or daycare 1 day a week on a Thursday, so I was able to, got the wobbles on, I was able to spend that 1 day a week and do all my appointments and everything else done that I don't normally do when I have Indy with me, because she's just fucking crazy. So anyway, couldn't send her to school today because she was up yesterday with diarrhea and teething problems, so I felt terrible if I sent her today just in case she happened to catch something. Of course she didn't. She was perfectly fine today. Screamed the room down. We worked out my dates. I thought I turned to 19 weeks today when actually my dates are 19 weeks 5 days. So yes, that excites me a little bit because that means I'm 5 days ahead of what I originally thought. So 10th of June is now the baby's birthday, and I'm pretty sure that's near a public holiday, Queen's birthday actually. So anyway, we went in there. Uterus is above the belly button. Heartbeat was perfectly fine. I listened to the heartbeat and try and count the beats in my head to see if it was high or if it was low, to depend on the sex, obviously. Nolan and I are still not finding that out. We're going to wait till we have the C-section and out it comes. But of course that hasn't stopped me from wanting to do a whole lot of old wives' tales. And I think that's what I'm going to do actually. I'm going to do a video on all the old wives' tales. I'm going to test them all on myself, and then we'll see what one turns out kind of right, I guess, at the end. That's what I should do. What do I feel like I'm having? A boy. I feel like a boy. I love cheese. I've never loved cheese so much. I could literally lay in a bath of tasty cheese right now. Ugh. No, I couldn't. I don't know if anyone else ever thinks of the scene from Austin Powers when that man is in the bath with corn, and that's what I thought then. Anyway, the appointment got done. I don't go back to the hospital for the appointment till 26 weeks, so that's in another 6 weeks that we go there, and then that's where I'll do the glucose test, which I'm sure everyone who has had a baby recalls the whole drinking of the really warm, thick glucose stuff, and then you have to fast and get your blood test. That's to see if you've got gestational diabetes. So I'm going to do that. Other than that, there's nothing really happening. I have low blood pressure, which is no different to normal, so that was done today. My placenta is at the front of my stomach this time, which hasn't happened before, which makes me a little bit nervous because of obviously the C-section, and a bit scared to bleed out to death on the table. But I'm sure that's not going to happen. So anyway, the placenta's at the front, baby's at the back. We're all on plans to have a baby in 20 weeks and 2 days. Well, actually probably be 19 weeks and 2 days, because they usually Caesar you at 39 weeks. It depends. They Caesared me at 39 weeks, 6 days with Indy. So anyway, we'll see what happens. I'll do some more updates on YouTube of the channel as we go. We're obviously going to start kicking into things and get things going the reasons I've stopped the YouTube as much is now my house is pretty much a disaster. I have Nolan who is building the renovation out the back. She cries like 22 hours a day, I swear to God. She's in bed. She hasn't slept all day. It's currently 3:17. Where's your nap? You're a baby, go to sleep. Anyway, I'll try and ignore her for a little bit. Nolan is doing the renovation out the back, so that will be where our kitchen, dining and lounge and kids playroom, study area kind of thing goes. Where I'm currently sitting at the moment, you can probably see, is on the floor in what's going to be my bedroom. So we'll put the wardrobes behind. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll show you all that later on. We've got 2 rooms being built. One behind me, where my kitchen is now, is going to be the baby's room, and one next to the baby's room is going to be Indy's room. But they're only going to be small, so you wouldn't even swing a cat in there, but it doesn't matter. Rooms don't matter. But that's okay. So that's exciting because I've got Tara who's going to be coming through and getting a lot of the stuff done and a lot of the styling things. So all of that's been taken care of. So that's one less thing I have to worry about. What else we're doing? I was going to try and do some daily vlogs, but they get quite boring. I don't know if anyone else thinks they're boring. I think they're I kind of watch a little bit and I'm like, yeah, maybe I'm just too much of a boring person, so I don't think I'll do that. I've got a few things written down that I'll be doing, and we'll go from there and see what happens, I guess. There's no rush. I'm not really holding it against myself that I have to do it. Thanks for tuning in and sticking around because it's been a while. I'm going to try and pick up my act with this, do the best I can and get you some more videos. So see you later.